America has seen protests. America has seen injustice. America has seen lies from people in power. But what happened in Minneapolis on January 24th crossed a line that many thought could never be crossed. A man is dead, shot by masked federal agents, in broad daylight, on camera. And now, the most powerful voices in the country are no longer whispering. They're warning. Because this is no longer just about immigration. It's no longer just about ICE. This is about what kind of country America is becoming. Alex Pretti was 37 years old, an ICU nurse, a registered gun owner, a man who spent his life saving others. And on that cold January afternoon, he watched federal agents shove a woman to the ground outside a restaurant in Minneapolis. What happens next is recorded from multiple angles. Pretti steps forward, not with a weapon, not with violence, but with a phone in his hand. Seconds later, he is pepper sprayed, struck, and then shot repeatedly. He dies on the street, and almost immediately, the story changes. Within hours, federal officials and the Trump administration begin painting a picture of a domestic terrorist. Double quotes. A man who they claim intended to massacre law enforcement. But the video tells a different story. Frame by frame, it shows Alex Pretti holding a cell phone. Not a gun. Not even reaching for one. Even the NRA, rarely critical of law enforcement shootings, pushes back. And that's when the silence finally breaks. Bill Clinton, the 42nd President of the United States, posts a statement that shocks even his critics. "This is unacceptable," he writes. "A bloody and violent landscape that I never thought would take place in America." Then the words turn sharper, more dangerous, more direct. At every turn, Clinton says, "The people in charge have lied to us. They've told us not to believe what we've seen with our own eyes." And then comes the warning. "If we give our freedoms away after 250 years, he writes, "we might never get them back." This isn't nostalgia. This isn't partisan politics. This is a former commander-in-chief saying something is deeply wrong. And he's not alone. Barack Obama speaks next. Usually measured, usually cautious, usually silent. This time, he calls Alex Pretti's death a heartbreaking tragedy. Wake-up call to every American. Double quotes, not Democrats, not Republicans. Every American. Because what's happening, Obama says, threatens the core values of the nation itself. And while former presidents speak of democracy and truth, the current president responds very differently. Donald Trump wastes no time. He blames sanctuary cities. He blames Democratic governors. He blames mayors. He blames everyone except the agents who pulled the trigger. On social media, Trump claims 2 American citizens are dead because Democrats refuse to cooperate with ICE. No mention of the videos. No mention of the contradictions. No mention of the lies. Clinton accused his administration of spreading just blame and fear. This isn't the first time. Earlier this month, Renee Good, a legal observer, was shot in the face by ICE, initially portrayed as an aggressor, later proven otherwise. In 2025 alone, 32 people died in ICE custody. At least half a dozen have been shot to death by federal immigration agents in the past year. Minneapolis has become a symbol, not of lawlessness, but of something far more disturbing. Masked agents, unmarked operations, abductions, and now deaths. Even as calls grow for Clinton, Obama, Biden, and Bush to stand publicly with demonstrators, the political divide hardens. Senator Lindsey Graham announces plans to end sanctuary city policies forever. Democrats threaten to block ICE funding unless major reforms happen immediately. And suddenly, a government shutdown looms. All of this sparked by one man's death on a city street. Alex Pretti didn't wake up that morning planning to become a symbol. He didn't expect his final moments to ignite a national reckoning. But history doesn't ask permission. It just arrives. And now America stands at a familiar, uncomfortable crossroads. Believe your eyes, or believe those in power who tell you not to accept violence as normal, or demand accountability. Because moments like this don't come often. But when they do, they define everything that comes after. And the question now isn't what happened in Minneapolis. The question is, what happens next? If you want real accountability, real answers, and real transparency, don't look away. Don't scroll past this. Stay informed, stay loud, and decide for yourself what kind of country this story should end in. If you made it this far, you already know why this matters.